If cooking feels like a full-time job, if your fridge is full and somehow there's nothing to eat, and if you've been in your kitchen staring at food until you just gave up and ordered takeout, this video is for you. These are ADHD kitchen hacks for people who hate cooking, not because you're lazy, just because your brain works differently. And the first thing is why cooking is so hard with ADHD. It's not just one task, it's like 12 different tasks rolled into one. So think about it. You decide what you want to eat, check what you have, prep ingredients, use multiple tools, and then you have to clean while you're cooking, and then you have to clean everything up, and then you have to remember what you're actually cooking as well too as you're going through this whole process. It's a lot of things that you have to do when you actually are cooking. And here's the thing, doing all those things requires executive functioning. And that can be really hard when you have ADHD because generally you have a deficit in remembering things, prioritizing things, keeping things in order. And so if you hate cooking, it might not be the food. It might be the mental load that cooking puts on you when you're trying to do all these things and trying to get it right. It becomes frustrating and then you just give up trying to cook and try to figure out something else to do besides cooking. And the goal here is not to get you excited about cooking so you cook more. The goal is to actually make eating easier for you. And hack number one, set up your kitchen for low energy days. A lot of times, one of the biggest mistakes we make when you have ADHD kitchens is that we set it up for our best days. And what we need to do instead is actually set up our kitchen for when we're overwhelmed, when we're tired, we're just completely burned out. And here's some simple and practical things that you can do. One, keep all your no-cook food easy to see and visible. Things like fruits, things like salads are really good examples of this. And something else to do is actually have snacks around your home that count as meals. Protein shakes are great, trail mix is really good, and use pre-cut foods, pre-cut fruits, pre-cut vegetables. Cutting up fruits and vegetables can actually take a really long time sometimes. And so eliminating that process just makes things a lot easier for you. And here's the thing, if all the food that you can see requires a lot of effort to actually get it ready, then your brain will probably just reject it as an option for you to do at this time. What can you find that's going to actually be easier besides all this stuff that have to go into the kitchen and prep and wait and all this kind of stuff before I actually eat? Hack number two is visibility over aesthetics. Because with ADHD, out of sight, out of mind can be a thing. So if you don't see it, you may not remember that you bought it. You may not even remember that you have it. So you want to make it easy to see everything. And one of the best ways to do this is to use clear bins and clear containers. They're great because you can actually see what's inside without having to go and open the container. Grading your refrigerator, grading your freezer, grading your pantry. You can use them anywhere and it actually is really good for ADHD. And having open shelving in your kitchen is really good too because you can put something on the shelf and you can still see that thing super easy. And labels are also really good even if you have clear containers and bins. Sometimes things look similar. Is that sugar? Is that flour? You just glance at it and don't know which one. So you want to make sure to have a label on those containers if you can't tell the difference, or label your shelf as well. Makes it really easy to glance over and you don't have to think about what is where or what is in which container. And sometimes leaving the door open or removing the door can be a good idea. For example, on your pantry, if you just found that you keep buying duplicates of stuff, then not having a door there making it easy to see what you have can be a good thing. And think about this, a Pinterest kitchen actually hides food. An ADHD kitchen shows food. So it may not look perfect in your ADHD kitchen, but you will probably eat what you buy. And hack number three, one-step meals only. If you have a meal you're trying to prepare and it takes more than one step, it's probably not happening. And here's some ADHD-friendly meal rules that will help you with that. Can you dump whatever you have and just heat it up real quick? Take it from a container, put it right into a pot or a pan, heat it up. Is it a microwave friendly thing that you can just throw in the microwave and heat up? Just one step with doing that. Can it be in one bowl, one appliance, or even one pan? And here's some examples. Frozen meals, rotisserie chicken, rice cooker meals, maybe even the stuff in a crock pot where you just leave it all day, come home, it's already ready for you. And with this, it's not all about variety. It's about reliability. Do you have some go-tos that you know that you can make that only take one step any day of the week? Hack number four, reduce friction cleanup. Sometimes it's not about the cooking. We can do the cooking and that's okay. It's the cleanup afterwards that we're trying to avoid. We know that after we eat, we have to get back up, clean up all the dishes and everything, and put them away or put them in the dishwasher. And here's some things that we can do. Dishwasher save everything. Anytime we get something, make sure that we can put it in the dishwasher. That way we don't have to wash dishes. Goes in there, does it for us. Make sure that you can use paper plates or paper cups, anything paper that you can just throw away is really good as well too. It's gonna reduce the amount of dishes you have to actually clean. And also, just fewer dishes in general. Maybe you don't want to have just all these excess and extra dishes. If you don't need them, you can reduce down the amount of dishes to just the amount you actually need for your family or for yourself in your home. And make sure you have a trash can in a convenient place so it's easy to put your trash in it. Also, get some cleaning wipes, makes it easy to wipe down the counters. And here's the thing, if cleaning up feels easier, if the task actually feels smaller, then cooking may be possible because you won't avoid cleaning up afterwards. And hack number 5, create a default food system. And what I mean is that decision making can make actually cooking super hard for you because you don't know what to eat. So we're going to make it really easy for you to know what to eat. And what you want to do is actually give yourself some default things that you can fall back on or that you actually eat every day. For example, maybe you want to have the same breakfast every day. For me, I have eggs and bacon, or maybe just eggs every day. I can eat that every day, all day. Or you might want to have 2 or 3 different meals that are your defaults that you always know that you will like, that you always know that you will cook. You can do it for every day. You can do it for a week or 2 months or whatever. You just have these defaults that you actually know how to cook. For example, I like chicken and rice. I like stir fry. A lot of times, that is what I'm eating for dinner. If I want something different, then maybe on a different day I'll choose something else, but then I'll always go back to my defaults. And having the same type of meals on most days can be boring, but boring is definitely better than skipping a meal altogether. Hack number 6, let go of kitchen guilt. You're not failing because you don't enjoy cooking. You're not broken because your kitchen looks a little different. And your job is not to cook for other people, but your job is to make sure you feed yourself consistently. That's all. That's it. And here's something I want to know. If you hate cooking, what's the reason that you do not like cooking? And check this out. I have more ADHD kitchen hacks about types of items you can put in your kitchen or just actually how to set up your kitchen, organize it in general. That video is going to come up. Just click that video once.